Okay, it's me, Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior himself, coming at you with some hot takes, or non-hot takes, but 99% of the people watching me are some retarded haters. Yeah, go away, just click off this video if you just want to hate. Haters gonna hate, as Taylor Swift said. She's a genius. If you hate her, you hate all human life, because she's the peak of all human life. That's just facts. Okay, let's get to the topic of this video, and this is some small things that I wanted to be added into Enlisted. Alright, this is just additions, not changes. Alright, some are sort of changes, but it's all just additions. So there's no, there should be a tech tree. Look at me, it's Quadro. Oh my god, man, this guy, bro. Actually, it started off as a joke, but currently I think like the whole Enlisted community is just making the wrong complaints. Like things that obviously are getting worked on, and they're complaining about it. Like, yeah, wow, man, how about we focus on the important stuff? Like, okay, they're working on animations, I see that, good. They're working on a progression, I heard that from Keo Fox, and if he says it, I think we should trust the developers, and trust him when he says, you know, they're doing that. I do believe they do that, you know? I do think they're working on that, but things like that take a bit of time, alright? Like, you can't just crap out a tech tree. Like, even when you make a video like, okay, I have this idea for this tech tree, you're also thinking that through. Often in these videos they even say like, alright, I haven't thought this through to the end, like I still gotta think about some parts, and then you're like, okay, and how will the developer of the game come up with it this fast and finish it this fast, because they're actually, you know, implementing it into the game. But yeah, okay, enough about that. Now let's get to my top 5 things I want to have added into Enlisted. Number 5 is an Academy type screen, which is pretty obvious. I mean, as an idea, you know what I mean. So a screen like the Academy that shows you all the soldiers, and so you have an oversight over the soldiers. I don't want the Academy coming back, alright? I think the current leveling system is way better than the previous one. So please don't bring that back. That's not what I mean. I mean a screen where you can see all that you have. But as a matter of fact, I would love for it to show everything you have, like all the guns, all the soldiers from all campaigns, because I would like for there to be more oversight in the game, because that's currently a problem in my opinion, that there's less of an oversight. I think this Academy screen should split up into the campaigns. Like, you can see your stuff you have in the Normandy campaign, you can see your stuff that you have in the Moscow campaign, but I just want it all condensed on one screen, alright? Name it the storage or whatever, like the hangar, I don't care, okay? This screen would just be a very nice idea to have a better oversight in the game, and I hope you all mean what I get. I don't want any changes. As I said, this video is about additions to the game. Number 4 is acoustic feedback, and with that I specifically mean hit marker sound effects. So for example, when you hit someone in the body, you get the normal hit marker, like a normal hit marker. When you kill someone, you get a different sound effect, like a different hit marker. When you headshot kill someone, we even have a sound effect for that already, so just keep that one in. You don't even have to add anything there. And then when you hit, say, a vehicle, you could have different sounds for a hit that bounced, a hit that actually hit it and damaged the vehicle, or a hit that destroyed the vehicle. This would just add way more feedback to the game, you know? You would just you would just notice if you hit or not way better, and what your hit did, you would still notice way better. I know there's a hit marker, and I know this will annoy some people in the game, so I'd still have it as an on and off option, so it's optionally. I don't think everybody wants hit marker sound effects, but I would like them to be added, and this is what this video is about. So number 3 is pretty straightforward, Halftracks. How would I want Halftracks to be implemented? You ask, or you don't ask, or you're just a hater, like 99% of people watching me. As said, I would want them to be in the same vehicle class as the motorcycles in Tunisia, so that you'd either have a motorcycle or a half-track squad. I don't want them to be tanks though, because then they would be kind of useless. Not going to lie to you, they would be sort of, they would just be useless. So I would want them to just be as a separate vehicle type, similar to the motorcycle type. I wouldn't want them, though, to function like the LVT in the Pacific campaign, where you can have your friends go up to you and enter some additional machine gun squads that your crew won't enter. I would like for that to be there. I would not like for them to be premium squads. Okay, that's another thing I have to say. Please, no, Darkfall, no, please, add the Halftracks in for free, come on. So number 2 is gifting, and lately on the forum I saw a post about trading being added to the game. I gave that post a like, I have to admit, but I thought the proposal was flawed because trading would be kind of weird, because what he was describing seemed more like an idea of gifting, and that's what I want to have in the game. Gifting. Not free gifting though, because like that would be kind of unfair, and technically you could just make a bunch of accounts, transfer all your MP34s to one account, and then you had one account with infinite MP34s. You get what I mean? Like you could just break the economy. What I mean is trading, like it's sort of already in the game between your own account, so you can pay like 10 bronze orders to send a certain weapon over to a certain other player, so you could give it to him. Also, I didn't want it to be, like, completely free. I do think that for this to work, they have to add a lot higher prices for a lot higher tier weapons. So at one point, I think they should start charging silver orders. I still think you should be able to give high-level weapons to low-level players. I do think that's a good idea. But I think it should be very pricey so the economy gets kept intact, alright? I don't have any interests in breaking the economy. I have interest in giving my friend an STG-44. Number 1 is switching equipment in-game. What I mean with this is not swapping squads in-game, because that would break the slot system, then it would be pointless. But what I mean specifically is switching equipment in-game. And only the equipment on the soldiers, or maybe also the soldiers, I don't know. This would also include buying stuff in-game, which would be kind of complicated to implement, but this is the biggest change, that's why it's at number 1. But I would like to just have the ability to, when I unlock stuff in game, it shows me on the screen, hey, you reached the next level, man, you reached the next level in your squad, you can now upgrade your soldier, blah 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 blah. Don't switch squads, because as I said, that would break the slot system for the squads. Alright, I don't want to break the game, I want additions to the game. And basically, I just want to have the ability to buy a gun, put it on a soldier in-game, and the next time I deploy him, he has that gun. Also, this would greatly improve, you know, the fact that sometimes, greatly help me with the fact that sometimes I just give a soldier really bozo equipment, or I forget to give him equipment at all, then I just have one soldier that has like one Kar 98 with one stripper clip, and the rest is equipped with fully decked out STGs, you know. Then I just want to have the ability to give him equipment. It has become a staple in shooters nowadays. Battlefield, Call of Duty, in all those games you can swap out your equipment during the match, and Enlisted you have to wait for after the match. I want that to be in Enlisted, so larger scale battles wouldn't get so frustrating anymore, because you have to play with the same equipment over and over again. No, you can unlock stuff during that. I'd also like for there to be like a message that, oh, you have received a bronze order, you have received, like, you have earned enough XP to you know, receive a bronze order. This would also make the gameplay loop more satisfying. You know, playing long hours, you know, you constantly have that rewarding feeling when you receive the bronze order or receive the silver order. Maybe also a sound cue. I don't know. I don't want to ask for too much, but this would definitely be a welcome addition. And, most importantly, I would also like to change out the tank I have in my squad. Not the tank squadron, but the tank I have in my squad. Because the problem is, in most campaigns, you just have the last tank squadron that you have, like the last tank regiment, and they have like the 3 best tanks, and then you have the other tank squadrons, and they have the bozo bullshit tanks that nobody wants to use. I do not like that, because then I can basically only use one tank, and then when I want to be purely a tanker, I can only use that tank, and during the match, if a tank comes up, that an enemy tank that requires me to use like a tank destroyer or something, I can't, because I didn't pack that. That's stupid. And the other squads, they can't take the tank destroyer because they only have light tanks that are not even worth using. I would like for there to be the option to swap out the tanks during the game. Same with planes. Same with all vehicles. Same with the half-tracks if they add them. Okay? Put the half-tracks in the motorcycle squadrons and don't add them as a premium, please. Okay, goodbye. I hope you liked the video. I hope the developers see this video at one point. Link this video to the developers. Spam the shit out of them. Still, I love them. Kiss on the cheek. Good night.